can download the form. It's, if you're doing music and words, then you can download like an SR form, which is sound recording. So basically, you make a recording of it. You can do up to 10 songs on one form. So a lot of people don't know that.
25
no, it went up to 45. Yeah, it's 45 now. But it's still worth it because $45 now, as opposed to you losing 45 million down the line. So just go online, and now actually they have you can send MP3s in now also. So, but that's, trust me, if you're serious about this industry and you really talking about investing, the first thing you want to do is protect yourself. Because you can be out here letting people hear your stuff and you're not copyrighted, the next thing you know it'll be on Hot 107 under somebody else's name.
And it won't be you.
And it won't be you. And you can be claiming all day long, that's my song. And they're like, no, it ain't, it's so-and-so. But it's really simple. It's not as hard as you think it is. Just fill out the form, make sure that if you have them in order, just fill them out the order that they are on the CD, and then send it off. It normally comes back like 6 to 8 weeks. Sometimes it takes longer, but the main thing is once you send it off, it is officially copyrighted. Once you officially put it in the mail, you're protected from that point on.
And then they'll be sending you a certificate, you know?
Yeah, they get you get a certificate in the mail, basically just a copy of your form, and they just have a little stamp on it, just like a little eagle, let you know that they have it in their library.
And I don't know about the Music Commission, but I know that Memphis Music Foundation, they actually, you can go in their offices and they have the paperwork printed out, ready for you already. You take it, fill it out, put it in the mail right there. Like, they'll take care of making sure everything is straight. They'll sit there and help you fill it out if need be. So make sure y'all get in touch with some of these organizations. They're doing a lot and it's free. They're telling you everything you need to know.
Okay, let's talk about publishing.
Same thing. That's on his side. Yeah, same thing. I mean, how many of you all have publishing companies so far?
ASCAP, BMI, CSAC.
ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, whichever.
Harry Fox Agency.
Harry Fox. Now, you also want to make sure that you're signed up with Sound Exchange also. Sound Exchange is, well, first of all, the main two are BMI and ASCAP. And basically, once again, it's real simple. You can go online or you can call them and they'll send you the packet. And you just fill out the packet. I think it's like $100 initial fee. I think it's been a long time since I did it. So, but what you do is you fill out the forms, you give them your social security number and all that, and then they ask you for at least 5 variable names of your company. Now you're going to be as abstract sometimes as possible because what they have to do is they have to search the world to make sure no one else has Ty Sanders Publishing.
Right. Or Ty Sanders Media.
Or Ty Sanders Media, whatever it is.
Shameless plug.
Because what happens is, because what happens is, if there are two that have the exact same publishing, which is not going to happen, guess what? Nobody gets a check, or even then, your check may be going to someone else's account.
Right.
So that's why you got to make sure that you give them different names, and then the first name that actually clears will be the official name of your publishing company, and along with your social security number, so that way you can log on. And even then, like I said, you can, once you do that, then now you officially have a catalog. So once you copyright everything, you can go right back in and, just go online and say, okay, I want to copyright Ty Sanders, Volume 1, these particular songs, things like that. So, but it's important that you do that once again, because if you're not protected, you have no one to blame but yourself.
Right. And a little bit, Nina Stakz made a little bit more about this, but as far as like specific information about publishing, kind of how radio, I'm not an expert on radio, Nina is, but from my experience, kind of how radio works is commercial radio. Advertisers pay to get their stuff played. So let's just say, I don't know, Coke. Around Christmas time, of course, program directors bump their advertising dollars up because it's premium ad space. Basically, they account for a certain number of listeners at a certain time of the day, which we traffic jam or whatever it is, and that's the the highest paid advertising for that. So let's just say I'm an artist, I get my publishing, I go through ASCAP, BMI, I get registered, and my songs get played on the radio station. The program director has to fill out a report. And he'll send a report off correct to ASCAP, BMI. ASCAP, BMI say, all right, K97 played your song this amount of times, 107 played your song this amount of times. Let's just say off your VDS spins you make $100 here, $100 here from this radio station, $100 share from this radio station, they'll actually take that $300, send it to ASCAP, BMI, whoever you specifically register with. ASCAP, BMI say, okay, this song by Tyson Media or Kurt Clayton has
Well,
this
together.
Yeah, we together. And this amount of spins or whatever it is, so it's $300, and it goes back to a split sheet, and that's something that we probably need to talk about also. You know, do a split sheet. So how do I know how much I got paid off the song? How do I know how much I've done, how much he's done? They basically go off the percentage of who all done. They'll split the royalties up from ASCAP, BMI. BMI paid me a certain amount from my split sheet, how much I've done, and then pay Kurt that amount. And they'll send you a check every quarter, right? Every 3 months.
Yeah, of course.
So that's kind of how publishing.
But it's split, it's actually split, if we did it together, then they split it
Right.
4 ways, because what they do is they split it writers
Right,
and then publisher. So we could be the writers, so, which means he gets 50%, I get 50% of how we decide to do it.
Right.
But then it could be, the 4 of us could be publishers. It could be 20 different publishers on its own. So once again, you know, that's what they have to try to define out who's, you know, what percentage is what, so that way when they cut the checks, you know, she gets her cut, I get mine, he gets Ty, get his, you know, everyone gets theirs. So that's why it's important that you do your paperwork.
Right. And do not leave the studio without doing a split sheet, period. If you finish with it, don't leave without doing a split sheet. That's like your money, period.